Okay, everyone. Hello. I just wanted to show you the solutions, my solutions, and exactly what I want you to do on the homework. This is actually homework 4, problem 4. I noticed some of you had issues, so I just wanted to do this one too to clear up some issues. So we were given glycerin, and what we wanted to do is try to find the resultant on this force. Alright, so I redrew this right here, down here. So I labeled hydrostatic force, HP, HC, YP, YC. Alright, and also can label this as Y. But the angles, H, the length, alright, I want that schematic on every homework problem when you start dealing with hydrostatic forces. Alright, so technically this you don't need to put on there. This drawing that I have in blue, green, and red, and purple is what I want. Okay, I just kept this on here just to show what was going on. So I labeled my givens, and I just labeled them as one variable. I labeled my find. I'm finding the hydrostatic force in HP. Now nomenclature is optional, but I wanted to show you that sometimes it's easier to put nomenclature in because then it helps you identify later on. So I labeled every variable that I used in my equations. I have assumptions. Then I'm going to start my solution. And I'm going to start it by saying, here's a heading, find FR. And FR is P average times A. I'm going to call that equation 1. And then in that equation I need to find P average and the area. Okay, so kind of this one and this one, and I have headings for each, and I find each one. Now for the area, I needed to find L, so I drew a little schematic on the right, and then I solved for L. And I plugged that back into the area equation, and I got 207.6 feet squared. Now if you notice, I'm not writing across the page. I'm writing one single equation, and then I'm writing the numbers below. That's exactly how I want you to do it, because otherwise it gets too cluttered. Alright, so now I found the P average and A, and then I plug it back into equation 1, and I get 126 kilonewtons. Okay, now a lot of people, for some reason, the area is width times length. Okay, this is your length, that is your width. Okay. Alright, so we get that. Now we got to solve for HP. So I did another diagram on the right here, and sine of the angle is HP over YP, and HP is equal to YP times sine of the angle, so I'm going to call that equation 2. In that equation I need to find YP, which is YC plus IC times divided by YC times A, call that equation 3. I am looking for YC, which is just half of L. Okay, then I'm going to find IC with WL cubed over 12 because it's a rectangle. I find that, I plug that back in, and I find my YP. And then from equation 2 I can find my HP. So this is exactly how I want you to set up your homework problems. Down the page, nice and neat, spread it all out, and you'll be fine. Okay, thank you.